Hey everyone, it's Sonia here, your operations strategist at OQL, and I want to go through today 3 things that are going to help you keep promises to yourself. So, the first thing that I noted, especially when I started to make promises to myself, like I'm going to work out every day, or I'm going to do everything on my list today, or, I will write all of my content today for the next month. I started to realize that I kept breaking them over and over and over again. And that led to a lack of integrity with myself. I stopped being able to trust myself because if I can't trust what I'm going to say I'm going to do, then you're in like this unbalance. So there's 3 things that I want to go through with you to help you rebalance / shift the scales a little bit. The first thing I think you need to do is ask yourself, is this something that is really going to propel me forward in building my authentic self and or business? I want you to take a minute and just think, is this action, this tactic, this whatever that I want to do and make myself do, right? Essentially, is it actually in line with who I am? Now, I'm a morning person. I used to be like, you know what? After work, I'm going to get to the gym or the yoga class or whatever, and I'm going to work out every day after work. And I thought about it and I realized I'm a morning person. I'm exhausted by the end of the night. I'm so tired I can barely think. So the fact that I was trying to make myself do a huge workout at the end of my day when I fully knew I actually work better in the morning, it didn't work for me. And so I was setting myself up for failure every time I tried to make myself do those types of things. Same thing with my business. Everybody says a webinar is the best way to go about this. Do a webinar, do a webinar, do a webinar. And I thought to myself, like, is the webinar and the funnel and is all of that really who I am? Is that how I want the experience for my clients to be? And I kept trying to make myself build a funnel. I kept trying to outsource building a funnel. And it just never really worked for me. Either the funnel wasn't built right the way I wanted it, either the content wasn't right the way I wanted it. It was never right. And I started to realize it has nothing to do with the tactic itself. It has to do with me and it being aligned with who I am. The second one is make a written list and keep it next to you all day. Write it down, keep it next to you. So when you've got like this wandering eye, when you want to look at your phone, you've got this notebook right next to you that says those 3 things or 4 things, whatever that you want to do today and get that done. So then all of a sudden you're not looking at your phone. Your wandering eye is now like, oh, right, brain, snap back into it. I got to do this. So keep it next to you. Keep a notebook right next to you that says, those things that you want to do today, and you'll always end up reminding yourself. You can put it on your computer, you can put it on your project management tool. I always recommend that, but sometimes writing it down and keep it next to you to keep focused is the best way to go about it. The third thing is turn it into a baby step, or as I like to call it, a building step, right? So, I think the best way to go explain this one is same thing with working out. I'm going to work out every day for the next month at 6 a.m. in the morning, having gone from not working out ever and waking up at 7 every day. Talk about setting myself up for failure. So I think maybe what we want to start out with is let's lay out our clothes every day for a week to work out. Let's then do that. After we've built on that, we trust ourselves to do that, and we've started to regain that. The next thing, let's put on our clothes after we lay them out for a few minutes. All right, let's just do that. No one's working out. No one's doing anything. We're just going to put the clothes on for a week. See how we can do that. Okay, great. We're doing that. We're not only moving towards those goals and like the babies, but through baby steps, we're also rebuilding that trust with ourselves, right? I can start to say, hey, maybe I'm not going to work out right there and then, but you know what? I can actually put my clothes on. I can actually stay in my clothes. I can then actually work out for 5 minutes. Great. Then I can actually work out for 10 because I'm feeling 5, I'm going 10, And for a week, that works. The next week, I want to do 15. Chunk it up as much as you want and you think you can actually manage. So those are the 3 steps that you can do to start building up trust and integrity for yourself and keep promises. Bye, everyone.